Hey guys, nothing to hide, nothing to hide. Alright, haven't streamed in a bit, mainly because I've been losing. It's a lot easier to stream when you're winning as opposed to losing. Today I'm winning, alright? Today I'm up 3,500, which is good, best day in a while. Account's at 12.6, which is good. Alright, you can see the values here, here. So I started the day at about 9,000. Yeah, the day before I started at 8. It was down to 8,000. Yesterday I began at 8,000. I should have streamed that. I did want to show my account at 8, just in case I came back from that. Because, yeah, I started this whole account a couple months ago at 10,000 even is what I put in. So to get down to 8 is a little scary. A little scary. Um, yeah, which I guess is why I didn't stream. Have to get over that hang up. Have to stream on the losing days, right? Can't just stream when you're winning. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, in my last video, I was talking about. What was I talking about? Let's see. I know I had SPY puts, right? Yeah, I did. And let's see. We were down here, right? Where the cursor is. And I was thinking about my puts around here. And I thought we'd go down to 380. That was my big plan. Since then, I exited that position for a healthy loss. Count was down to 8,000. Since then, I've completely changed my mind. I think we are in a secular bear market, which means a long-term bear market. I still believe that. I do. But we had a Fed meeting yesterday where Powell said, you know what, inflation isn't that bad right now. We're sort of getting it under control. It's coming down just the way we thought it would. It really was. It was a tonal shift. It was. People expected Powell to be hawkish, and I fully expected him to be hawkish at the meeting. Now, even if he was hawkish, the market probably still would have gone up, because everyone can sort of sense that the Fed is slowing down in its tightening. The Fed is getting more market friendly bit by bit. But Powell, he wasn't really hawkish much at all. He said perfunctory, we will continue to fight inflation, uh, you know, perpetually. Inflation is our top enemy. But then he also made a lot of comments about how inflation is starting to go down. And um, the Fed doesn't have to be as, you know, punishing as it was. So, that's a big difference. That's a big change in tone. And the market is reflecting that. It reflected it yesterday. It was up quite a bit. Today it's up, SPY is up 1.5%. QQQ, the NASDAQ is up close to 4%. Yeah, yeah. So yesterday when Powell made that shift, um, when he said, when he started talking dovish, I did buy QQQ calls. I bought them yesterday, I don't know, around 2 o'clock, 2:30. I held them all day yesterday. I held them most of the day today. In fact, I should still be holding them. I sort of wussed out and exited them about an hour ago. Um, yeah, I exited them at about, I don't know, 12:30 maybe. I should have held them. I've already given up 2 points. QQQ was at up 9.5 points when I exited. Now it's up close to 11.5. And I knew I should hold them. I should hold my QQQ calls until about 3 o'clock today. That would have been the play. And I pussed out. Strange. When you're winning, you get scared of losing your gains. When you're losing, you want to chase and try and get those gains back. It's an odd thing. Odd how it works. And everybody says it should be the opposite way. When you're losing, you should get defensive and try and protect what you have left and get out of your positions. When you're winning, you should chase and try and keep getting more. Give yourself a reason to gain more. That is largely true. Largely true. All right. Let's see. Filled. This is what I had filled today, this morning. I wonder if you can see that. I wonder if there's any way to zoom in on it. That's a little better. Yeah, this is what I closed out. Yeah, at 12 o'clock I closed out 3 QQQ calls, 295, February 10th. This morning at the open at 9:30 I closed 2 February 2nd calls, which is today. So yeah, I got a bunch of calls yesterday when Powell sounded dovish, and I closed some of it in the open, and I closed most of it at noon today. Yeah, so that's what's happening. Now, after the close today, is this okay to show you guys? After the close today, Apple and Amazon report. Both of them, the two biggest companies in the world, report after the close today. And as you can see, I mean, the indexes have been on such a run. We're up 10% in the last month. Where's my RSI? RSI, relative strength indicator. I like this indicator. As you can see, the RSI down here, let me give you a better view. Yeah, RSI sort of tells you when the market is overbought or oversold. When it gets really high up here, that means there's been a lot of buying happening lately. We're probably overbought. When it gets down here, it means there's been a lot of selling lately and we're probably oversold. As you can see, right now we're at one of those peaks. So we're in a really overbought state, which makes sense considering the Fed is suddenly on the market side. I mean, that is a great reason to be bullish for the moment, even though I think we're in a bear market long term. But we've got some good news. I mean, yeah, so, boy, we're almost at 420 already. Wow. 420 is a big number for SPY. Yeah. It's traditionally been a floor or a ceiling. It'd be interesting to see if we can break above 420 on SPY. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen right away. We've got Apple and Amazon reporting after the close. My gut says that it's not going to be good. Their guidance is probably going to be poor. I mean, the Fed has been tightening, and the other tech companies that have reported, not all of them, but tech companies that sell consumer goods like Apple and Amazon do, it's not been pretty. The consumer does not seem strong at this moment. So I think Apple and Amazon might really give a poor quarter, poor guidance. And if they do, with the market in such an overbought state right now, yeah, it could really deflate if Apple and Amazon give bad guidance after the close. Then again, on the other hand, if Apple and Amazon say things look okay, they don't even have to say things look good. If they just say things look okay, this rally might continue. Although, I mean, we're so overbought here. The market always wants to come back to an average price. It always wants to come back to its moving averages. It's just the way markets work, right? In any given market, you have buyers and sellers, and at every point along the way, there's new buyers and sellers who think that the price that they got in at is the right price. You know, if I bought stock at 400, I'm thinking on some psychological level that 400 is the right price. You know, if it goes above that, I'm going to think, oh, it's overpriced. If it goes below that, I'm going to think it's underpriced. So every point along the way where you have buyers and sellers, there's a psychological thing. The people that bought and sold there think that that's the proper price. So when you keep going up, 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 you're accumulating people who are thinking the price is too high. Everybody who bought below that is thinking that it's gone higher than where they bought it, where it should be. And the same when you go down very quickly, you know? When you go down very quickly, all the people who bought and sold along the way are thinking, well, now the price is below where it should be. There's just always this tendency for markets to pull back. It's why markets move in waves, all right? Markets move in waves because as you go up, more and more people are thinking this is overpriced. As you go down, more and more people are thinking this is underpriced. There's always a tendency to pull back towards the middle. Yeah, so there's been a lot of buying going on. There's going to be a tendency to pull that back, to take the froth off of it. And Apple or Amazon giving weak guidance would be a good excuse to pull back. So I had my calls today. I had my calls yesterday. I don't want them going into this close. I am good with my trade. The trade I made. Yeah, so that's it for today. I've got a few things to do. I really just wanted to put the numbers up, show that I had been at 9,000 to start today. I started yesterday at 8. And now I'm at 12.6, which is good. I'm happy about that. Yeah. All right. Nothing to hide. Nothing to hide.